Do you know the basics of Asylum Life, but want tips to up your overall gameplay? If so, stick to the end of this video to learn 10 random tips that may be helpful in your journey. Alright, so for tip number 1, you can actually throw Molotovs on landmines to make them explode. So let's say that these were like a bunch of people landmine down right next to them, and then instead of like having them step on it or whatever, you can just get a landmine. I'm actually gonna get the basic throwing skin so it doesn't confuse y'all. Hold up. Where is it? Right there. You can actually just get the throwing animation, just throw it right on it. So yeah, that's the first tip of this. That's the first tip of this video. Let's move on to tip number 2. Alright, so for tip number 2, you can see this quest on the screen that I just put up. For this quest, you actually don't have to go hostile at all. You can literally just come over here. Like, you don't have to cross and become hostile or anything. You just have to come over here, right? And then you see this line right here in this section. You literally just have to go barely past it. As you can see, I'm not hostile yet. I got the quest done, as you can see. So yeah, little tip if you're grinding. So yeah, let's go on to tip number 3. Alright, so for tip number 3, this goes for if you're like a QRF or like Phoenix, or even if you are robbed the armory, just if you have a taser rifle at all. This goes for y'all. Pretty much you can, instead of like equipping it and then shooting it normally, which is like, in my opinion, pretty slow, you can just like quickly equip it. Like before it fully equips, you can like tap on or like click on whoever you want to tase, and then it'll like quick shoot. Like, it's like I pretty much call it like the I call it the quick shooting method, where you can just equip, shoot it, and then you can shoot without having to wait for the equipping animation to fully enable or come out or whatever. So yeah, that's pretty much it. On to tip number 4, I think. No, 3. No, yeah, 4. Alright, if you've made it this far into the video, I'm gonna give y'all Jesus. Alright, if you made it this far into the video, I'm gonna give y'all a quick bonus tip. If your patient wants to, if your friend or something wants the cat whisperer title, if you're a firefighter, you can actually tase them while they're hostile. You can carry them, you can bring them in here, then you can like carry them right here, and then they'll be able to get the cat. Don't drop them in here though, because then they'll go into the floor and they're gonna have to reset. So don't drop them, just bring them over and then let them pet the cat. So anyways, that's not the tip though. Tip number 4, I think, or yeah, tip number 4. In riots, if someone's attacking you, you can just you can tase them, you can carry them, and then you can literally just literally, bro, just come over here to any fire and then just hold them in the fire, because they're gonna die and you won't, because you're a firefighter. And you can just drop him now, because he's gonna die either way, even if he tries to run out. So yeah, that's tip number 4. Anyways, that was pretty random, but let's move on to tip number 5. Alright, so for tip number 5, I believe, yes, tip number 5. I don't know if this is a mobile only tip, but I don't know if PC has this like thing too, but pretty much, let's say I'm fighting my alt here and I get them low, and bro, move, bro, like you're weird as hell, bro. Walk away from my alt, bro, you're weird. What? Cook you with a glass shard, I don't care, bro. Yo, what is her hitbox? Nope. Oh my. Anyways, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by some random girl who thinks she's all that. I was saying, I don't know if this goes for PC or only like mobile users, but let's say I'm killing my alt and he gets low, he starts running away and he breaks my ankles, I lose track of him. You can just lock onto them, so if they run away, you can easily just follow them and they can't do anything about it. Like, no matter where they go, you'll stay locked onto them. Let me just move them out the way real quick. See, they literally can't do nothing. Until one of us runs out of stamina, you can catch up to him and then pretty much annihilate him. So yeah, on to tip number 6. For this tip, before I say it, I don't condone running. Please don't attack me for this tip, but fight your own battles, don't run away. But for tip number 6, let's say you have VIP, which in this case I don't, so I can't fully show you how it works. But let's say let's say you have VIP, right, and you're getting cooked in like a fight and you have to run away. If this is only for if they don't have VIP. If you're like being cooked, just run over here, open the VIP room, go inside, which I don't have the game pass, but please gift. No, I'm joking. I'm not joking, but I'm not gonna beg. But pretty much, if they don't have VIP, you can run here and they can't come kill you because they don't have VIP. If they have VIP, there's no point in you doing this because they can just go in there and annihilate you. So yeah, you can just do that if you're being cooked. But I don't condone running, so don't do this, please. All right, so this is a tip for another patient tip. This matters a lot. So when you're using a glass shard or a metal shard, I beg you to not like get distracted by the looks, because there's actually different like, what do you call it, like times that you like take it out. Like example, from a normal glass shard in the skin I'm using, the clip animation's slightly longer than like a normal one, so it would take me longer to like pull it out and then pause, but quickly pull it out and then just start attacking whoever I'm like fighting. Same goes with metal shards. The animations can like delay you from being able to have good combat. So as you can see, if I equip equip that, and then for glass, just equip anything, doesn't matter. You can see you can pull it out right to stabby. So yeah. It's not really that important, but if you want like good combat over like cosmetics, then try to get like a skin that doesn't have like a long animation cooldown or none at all, which is even better. So yeah, tip number 8 is next, I think. Yeah, this one's low-key a no-brainer, but if a riot's happening or something like that, if you're on the aux team and you're being like chased and you're getting killed by a patient, you can literally just run into the flames. Like there's no riot right now, but if there were flames, you can just run in them and then like run around while the patient is like there, because they can't kill you. They can't come into the fire and kill you, because if you're damage control, you're fireproof. And what most people don't know either is that maintenance is also fireproof. They actually, so much people are like, I just found that out. I'm like, how, bro? You literally have to be fireproof or you can't fix the walls. So yeah, maintenance is also fireproof. Janitor isn't. So don't take this tip as a janitor and run here, bro, because you're gonna get cooked alive. So yeah, tip number 9 is next. Let's go. Alright, for this tip, this goes to any facility director team. Well, if you're ethics, you can also do this to guards, not just patients. But if you're FD, and I don't know why you do this, but if you want to, you can actually just restrain them, like restrain your person. You can, during a riot, you can just bring them to a fire like this. Let's say there was a fire right here. You would just bring them like this, and you would like hold them into the fire from a distance so you don't get burned, but they do. And it's like a quick way to kill them. But I don't know why you would really do this, but go ahead, bro. Go ahead if you really want to. I don't care. So yeah, anyways, on to tip number 10, the final tip. Let's go. On to another decently useless tip, the final tip. If someone killed you or whatever, or like you want to kill someone or do something with them and you can't find them around the map, it's only if you're a patient, by the way. If you can't find them around the map, you can just come over here. And let's say like these people, I couldn't find them, right, and I wanted to kill them or whatever, you could just come over here. If they're like hiding in the map, you can just come over here. Come here to the contract person, get that person's thing information, and then it'll give you this red thing that will what's it called, take you to them so you can find them easily. But they might like be hiding behind walls, so you might not be able to find them. But people only use this contract thing to actually find and take their contract, but most people don't realize you don't even have to do the contract. If you want to find them, this is like such an easy way to find someone, bro. You don't have to like go searching around the map for them when they literally put this tool in for you. It's so easy to use. So yeah, that's the final tip. Alright guys, so that's going to be the last, yeah, those are all 10 tips of the video. If any of them helped you out, why can't I talk? I beg, please consider liking and subscribing, because it'll help me a lot in the future. And for next video, it's gonna be 5 combat tips. So if you want to upgrade your, or just get better at fighting people, no matter what team you're on, what's it called? I encourage you to subscribe so you can come watch that video and learn how to fight, because yeah, you guys probably need it because you suck and I don't. So yeah, anyways, that's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you all enjoyed, and peace out.